Hi, welcome back to Just Making It. My name's Matt, and today we are going to spread fertilizer. I've got the tractor hooked up to the fertilizer cart. I got the fertilizer here across the street on the trailer. That's 3 tons, super sacks. And we got the tractor here ready with the forklifts to take them off and put them on the cart. Here's what we're spreading today, and this is what the fertilizer looks like. It's called urea 4600, and it's good for the corn. You can see the corn on the ground here. We're going to top dress it. This is what you call top dressing it. We're just going to spin it right on. Well, you're probably going to ask me, hey Matt, how do you know how much fertilizer you're going to be putting down? Well, the supplier gives me a density number of the fertilizer. And I look at the chart on my spreader. And I want to put down 200 pounds to the acre. So you go up to the density, which ours is 49. And you go down to right around 200, give or take. And you look over to the left there, and it has how far you have to open your spreader in inches. So ours says 4 inches. So you come over here to the spreader, there's a gauge on it, and we're going to open it to 4 inches. And that's how you set your spreader. The best time to spread fertilizer is right before a rain or on a cool day, because you want that fertilizer to soak into the ground and not evaporate. If you spread it when it's real hot and sunny and there's no rain in sight, a lot of it's going to evaporate and not go into the ground. On this spreader, to activate the gear system, we're going to come back here. We have a handle. I'm going to pull the handle out, and I'm going to drop that chain right on that sprocket. Now I need to take this chain and put it on the teeth like that, and I need to put this up there like that. The pin in there. There. Now it's activated, so it's ground driven. This is a ground driven spreader, and we should be ready to go. Right here you have a shaft. Here's your PTO shaft. It goes on back, and it activates these spinners in the back. I got 2 spinners. A lot of these spreaders either have 2 spinners or 1 in the middle, and we usually spread it about 40 to 50 feet. Okay, now I'm going to get ready to spread. Before I spread, I got to release the fertilizer. So I'm going to undo this here. Now over here, like I said, I have my gauge. I'm going to go up to 4 inches. Right there. Now I'm going to lock this in. Right here, so it doesn't move. We're going to come down here and take a look, and there's our fertilizer. And that should give me 200 pounds to the acre. want to show you something here that I noticed. Look at the corn. Look at the tops of the corn and tell me what happened already. What do you see going on with this corn? See the tops? See the leaves? What's going on there? That is deer damage. They're eating the leaves already. Year after year, if I ever put corn in here, I always see it in this corner. And it's coming out of those woods right there. Those deer come out. First green thing they see, they start eating. So we may still get corn in this corner, but it's either going to be short. Some of it might not even have a cob. But wherever you get thin spots in a cornfield, that seems to be where the deer attack first. So, but here's the fertilizer. See the pellets? All the white pellets? That's nitrogen. The only thing I don't like about spreading nitrogen with a spreader like this is that you're putting nitrogen where the corn's not. So you can spread what they call liquid fertilizer, and you can go in the row with that. I don't have one of those, not yet anyways, so I have to stick with the spinner spreader. But you do waste a lot because it's getting out there where the corn's not. So my rows are 36 inches. I don't have 30-inch rows. This is 36. So all that fertilizer in between is not doing much as if it was next to the corn like that. Fertilizer prices are up right now, along with gas prices. So, you know, I wasn't going to put 200 pounds to the acre, but the more nitrogen you can put down, the better the crop you're going to get. Now you can go overboard with nitrogen, and if you go too far, you start burning the corn. We don't want to do that. I'm pretty much done with this field. It's about 25 acres. I did across the front. Now I'm just going to do across the back. The next thing I got to do is take this wagon back across the street. I got 2 more super sacks to load, and we're going to spread the field where the clover was. I don't know if you saw my previous video on planting corn through clover, but we'll take a look and see how that corn's doing. We're going to use the backhoe, lift these super sacks, and we're going to put it right in the trailer. I sort of got the trailer in the ditch. This is sitting a little lower, so it's easier to get it in there. Lisa's gonna hook it up for me. And here's a good look at what urea looks like up close. 4600. It's made by natural gas right there. So it will evaporate. Okay, we made it to the clover field. We are all ready to go. And here's what this corn looks like. Look at that. This corn was planted a little bit later, but it is there. And with that clover and that nitrogen that I'm putting on it, it should take off. Now we're going to clean out the barn. We're going to jump to a different type of fertilizer, manure. I got the 310 manure spreader hooked up to the 6405 tractor, and I'm going to use the SSV65 Kubota skid steer. Let's get started. Well, we have a load of manure in the manure spreader. So it's time to go out and spread it in the field. We have to adjust the speed on the manure spreader. I'm going to pull this rope and I'm going to take it from clean out to slow speed. There you go. We're ready. Look at that nice manure. Nice and dark. I just want to say that manure has just about every nutrient in it. From nitrogen, to phosphorus, to potash, your trace minerals, magnesium, iron, zinc, copper. And it all depends what the cows have been eating. But the good thing about manure is that it's free. For the people out there that use a skid steer for manure, what works best for you, tracks or tires? Leave a message in the comments.